streaming, and it looks like we're live. Just check the stream for me and make sure that it's like good. It should be. Okay. So here you go. I just posted the link and the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back to Hanaq. It's been a little bit since we've done it, but we got a really good summary by Kicker. Yeah, so thank you for that. Because of that, you all get one extra hero point slot. And considering the fact that I originally had planned this session to be a little longer, though I still think we're going to have a decently sized one today, I think that this actually will extend into the next session as well. So, you guys all get up to 4 hero points. And Sivrev, you start the session with 2 rather than 1. Now, that being said, does anyone want to summarize what happened in the immediate last session for another hero point? Just to get us back to speed. Yeah, go ahead, Longvolia.
We wake up on a beach.
Yeah! Alright, that's a pretty complete summary of everything that happened last session.
I've wanted to say that since, like, before Merrifair.
Oh, that's great. That's very good. Alright, for that complete summary, he gets a hero point. Now, does anyone want to also get another hero point for describing their side of the story?
No.
Dot? I'm asking. I'm kind of looking in a Savo-oriented direction.
I already wrote the whole treatise.
Yeah, he already wrote the Treaty of Versailles. So, this is completely optional, though. If you don't.
Yeah, let me give it a shot.
All
okay,
right.
So, all right. Let me start from the beginning. The beginning's the toughest part. So, we started off with. We got at the beach in, not the beach, the port in the higher echelon of Mackay, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
From there, we suffered through an encounter with a floating swarm of piranhas, and I don't remember the giant rock thing's name.
It was this very resistant thing that you guys were fighting.
Yeah. Savo chucked Penguin at the back of the boat after being critted 3 times, I believe. But we eventually managed to dwindle their forces. From there, the party got dressed up, ready to mingle with nobility, wearing all their precious titles. Like Mr. Knight, the royal advisor, and the minister.
Oh, yeah.
To name a few examples, of course. From there, we tried to get to the queen, but there seemed to be a few complications. As I believe at first the queen was not in the palace, but and of course the rain decided to become dangerous, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the first major event that made us go inside. Is that correct?
Yeah, you guys heard something from the inside and went in. I do remember that.
Okay. Yeah. From there, due to armada activity, we decided to try and sneak in further to see what was going on after that. Mint was left behind with Nightbale to discuss entomology in in-depth detail as Savo, Sivrev, and Penguin went past the mini guards in an attempt to find an opening to go deeper inside. In their pursuits to find information, they eventually managed to find a secret exit inside a room, which I'm not sure if we know it was Nalina?
It was
Man.
technically the secret area that you guys went to. If you're talking about the place where you guys eventually got defeated. It's the
Yeah, the
area.
secret passage.
Yeah, it was a secret passage to that Wind Druid temple that you saw on the map.
I
I'll
see.
just take us to the upper plates map. That might help too.
And from there, we witnessed something rather shocking. We witnessed three mind-control acquaintances we have previously met. Mr. Poi, Mr. I don't think he was a fell wind druid. It was just a very good monk, and a druid whose name I forgot. Who do you remember? Who was it? Who he was?
I believe that was. Oh, you're talking about the guy who. Yes, I did. It was Pabby. Pabby was that druid that you guys met like way back when you were fighting hunts and effectively just trying to infiltrate the Wind Druid little base that they had set up on Ahiwela. I could also pull that one up. But yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. That you're talking about, I should say.
Indeed. Unfortunately, after a series of unfortunate events on both sides, they eventually went down. And thus, the group, save for one thing that actually is not really that important, you don't think about it, they woke up at Brass Beach.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the tournament.
Yeah, somebody's missing, but nobody can know that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, nobody's missing. What are you talking about?
Well, also, Triple, the little note about the stream, your voice is like boosted to hell compared to Cheto's.
I see. Thank you very much for telling me that. Let's see how much better this is. This should be a little better. Because I turned down the gain on my microphone. Thank you. That always irritates me when that happens. Just let me know if you
I think it sounded a little bit better.
Yeah, all right. Turn it down just a little more. There we go. All right. So the one thing is that obviously, like, if you guys can't hear me too well, just let me know, because that always also is a problem with this if I set it too low. It's unfortunately like the audio interface that I have is a little sensitive. You have to put it in a very specific spot to get the ideal amount, I think. But anyways.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yes. Really quickly, actually, before I do start, Cheto, thank you very much. Savo gets an extra hero point. One minor, it's very minor thing is that you guys also got a letter from Marcerine on that dockyard.
Ah, yes.
All right.
We did.
But here we go. Right now it's just taking a little while for it to load on my end, the music.
Oh, this looks great. Two of us are barely harmed at all. I'm unconscious and Pingwing's allegedly dead.
Not again.
Pingwing has fallen quite a lot in this saga, I will say. I'm just loading back in.
Skulls circling him.
Oh, amazing. All right. Foundry's being real great. All right, you guys wake up on a beach where nothing particularly crazy except you guys suddenly being somewhat injured has occurred. And somebody is here that wasn't here before, by the way, Longfolia. You see your robot walking on the sand. There seems to be something attached to his back.
All in. He's gonna run over and
scoop up the robot and spin around and hug him, and then basically like, while petting him, do once over and make note of the fact that he's been damaged a bit. It's like, what were you up to? But then he sees the thing and then removes it as well.
You remove what looks like a picture, and I'm going to post that picture right now and show it to the party.
Oh, the whole family's there.
So this is what he has now, but you have no real idea what could have happened because unfortunately Allen cannot talk. At least as far as I know.
Is there a branch from this hunk of tree left? Oh wait, I guess these are branches.
I would say they're more like logs, honestly, for you to sit on. By the way, everybody is awake right now with 2 HP or 1 HP at least.
Okay, I was thinking I was gonna have to wait till Long got us up.
No,
I was gonna poke the dead body.
No, you're at 1 HP. I'm coming too.
Oh boy.
Who are these? Oh, wait, he knows. Wait, well, Long knows. He knows who Nalani is, right?
Yeah,
so
we know Nalani and Owlette. We've never met Oslo.
Huh. So that's where you were.
Wow,
He's
good
gonna
thing
walk
you
over.
finally found him.
Wow, you guys look a little bit worse for the wear. What happened to you?
I don't know. There's a lot of me missing right now, and what's there looks like it's new, so must have been something that lasted.
You should see a doctor.
I am a doctor.
No, I'm a doctor.
I'm going to perceive how empty this beach is.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception check. Excellent. You see that there's something rustling in the trees right now.
Oh,
This one in particular.
what's going on over there?
It looks
Throw a
pretty
hammer at
velvet.
that tree.
It looks pretty velvet trickster shaped.
Oh, now you really need to throw a hammer at that tree.
No!
I do hate droids. I threw a hammer at that tree.
Alright, go ahead and give a roll for it.
I need to draw my hammer. Okay, now I can throw the hammer. I rolled the hammer. I missed the hammer.
Yeah, just barely. She jumps out of the way. I've been training for this. I just was trying to gather information. I'm trying to hide from those crazy guys. I think I'm safe here.
Wait a minute.
They keep calling
You're
me
on the
my
run
leader.
from the fantasies.
Wait
Yes.
a minute.
They keep telling me of this tournament that I don't give a shit about.
Oh, never mind.
No, why
Damn it,
not?
I do
It's
miss.
a very lucrative tournament. I thought you were here for the money.
Not doing that. I usually need to swindle somebody into joining my group. I can't deal with long-term commitments like this, she says, jumping over to another tree.
I should have used
so
my
you-
gun.
I
I would have missed. I
Why-
used my gun.
Why
That
are
was just
you
your
beating
hiding
up?
spot, or why were you spying on us?
Well, I'm curious. How could somebody defeat you? You clearly have been defeated, she says, pointing you out. You just washed up on the shore like this.
Yeah,
I'm
who
not
did you
sure.
guys?
We didn't wash up on the
Exactly
shore.
how
we
that
just woke up
happened.
here.
Look at your clothes. You find that your clothes are indeed wet.
Yeah, who beat up you and Penguin?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. How?
We
What?
sh-
what?
I think
The
we just got
only-
drunk. I
The
don't know
only
about
group
these two.
I could guess at this point is Deluxe, but I don't know how they could make us forget.
I was
think
gonna
I
say
remember something like that happening.
everybody has come to and has 1 HP, so Penguin would not be unconscious anymore.
Wait, where's Savo?
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, out of character, none of us know that name at all.
Oh, we would just forgot about them altogether.
Hmm.
They are a
characters.
blank space.
Well,
See,
considering-
Penguin, you are bumming around in the morning.
Oh.
This is why you don't have a girlfriend.
You don't even have a girl.
He does not respond, for he is unconscious.
You're
No,
not
he's
He's
unconscious.
woken up.
Oh,
That was explicitly said about 30 seconds ago.
oh, my bad.
And 5, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, you guys all have 1 HP and are awake.
All
on the
right,
beach.
all right, Penguin, roll your bleeding damage. Although there he is.
You're all cured of your afflictions other than low
I have
healthism.
1 HP, yes.
Yeah.
No, you have 2 HP.
Yeah, so...
Alright, 2 HP, hang on. There you go.
All right.
And I rolls over. Let me sleep, I gotta take a nap. And he grabs like one of the alcohol bottles.
We need to find a better place to take a nap because I need to sleep off my afflictions as well.
Ugh. He drinks. He's just on the ground, he's just drinking.
Are you drinking from this thing right here?
Yeah.
Penguin, something, your bag kind of might fall over. Maybe Gunter is involved. I don't know. You see the bag kind of falling over, and something has slipped out. Looks like your spell book. Here we
Okay,
go.
like-
I'm gonna show this little item description that you've got.
Go.
It looks like your spell book has been kind of blotted out a bit, and part of it is this little drawing here. A somewhat suggestive picture of a griffiness you've never met in your life. Looking at this makes you feel a deep hollowness in your soul. What's missing again? What went wrong? Static.
He looks at it for a second. I've never seen this slightly suggestive picture of a Griffiness ever. Oh, this. He's like kind of like holding it up to the sun. He puts it up to the sun, you know, when you're like looking through a piece of paper to see if there's something through it.
Yeah,
You know-
it's just paper.
I don't know. I put that in your bag yesterday. I thought it was gonna be funny, but I can't remember why.
He's like, he turns it around. She's kind of
Also-
hot.
I think
street.
there was a writing on the backside of that from the last time we woke up on the beach
Yes.
in a Cocoa Atoll. It says run on the back.
Yeah, you're right. That should be added to the description if you want. Add that to the description on the back.
It
It's
just says
written
run on the back.
Yep, written in red.
Yeah, he turns it around, sees the word run, and then he like looks a little bit annoyed. They put this here on purpose. They know I can't pronounce that.
Yeah. Real quick, because of that, all people on the beach get 1 hero point, and also because you're role playing this very well.
Based?
All right, but I think it's time for a. What is it?
I was gonna say, speaking of papers, hey Civ, look at this. And he's
What?
gonna show Civ first, and then the rest of the group the picture of that was on Allen's leg. So that's where this guy got up to. Look, it's Nalani.
Oh. Little family photo.
Yeah,
You steal that from the palace?
I don't know. The robot? Well, okay. So here's the next question, Trips. Would Allen's memory have been wiped from this too, or not?
It kind of depends on how much communication Allen had. So I was under the assumption that Allen can't really talk. Maybe he can do
He
gestural.
can't. He can sort of gesture and make whirring noises and/or flashing lights of a certain color.
Okay.
But that's about it. You can Long will be able to understand to an extent, but you can't like spell names unless there was like a code and he knew it. But I don't think he would be that advanced yet for names.
Maybe he'd
By
motion
faces, he
to the
would.
palace, and you'd see that there was a bit of a trail going upwards on the beach that he
Okay.
might have followed. But he motions to that.
So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, on the picture you see what looks to be Nalani, a younger version of that Armada Rear Admiral that you saw, some other zebra, and what looks to be Fritz, who I forgot to have his Bat Pony-esque looking floof on his ears, but pretend that that's there.
Yeah.
And there's also someone scribbled out.
What's the thing on the background?
Looks like it's I would say it's the palace. Like that's just one of the towers from the palace or something. Yeah, it's like they're just taking the photo outside. Or I should say taking the painting outside. I would say that this is probably a painting actually. But yeah. This is what you see.
He's got to put the picture in his bag and save it.
All right. I think that that
Right.
covers it for this party because I think it's time for a meanwhile with someone else.
Oh no, meanwhile.
Yes. Meanwhile.
I see one drawn line on this map.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Let's quickly grab. I'm just gonna put you guys into the room so that you can kind of. Actually, can I just put
Yeah,
this
just
token
Put
here?
the Yeah, if
you
you
see
put the
the-
party token somewhere.
So we enter a room which looks to be a palace where we have quite a few unconscious bodies laying around here, neatly organized into a row. Technically, we get one more. That's right. Yeah, and he's also unconscious right now, lined up with the rest of them. The only one who's laying on this couch, I'd say, is probably Pori. And in the center of this room is a tall, imposing dragon that you can all see here.
Those are some nice shades.
The person, though, that he's standing in front of, though, is a Savo who also comes to with 1 HP. He's laying in the middle of a pool, surrounded by bars that block off the windows, all of the, pretty much this line that you see below you. And you see this individual finally in the light, standing next to Nalani. You see the scene before you as well, and it appears that you are completely alone with these two in the room right now. She's awakening. Go get her something to make sure that she's safe. Nalani just kind of nods and runs off, grabbing what looks to be a potion, taking it up to these bars, and kind of like... He starts to get a little closer to it. I wish that this music would play on my end. She starts to get a little closer to you, Savo, as he doesn't even stand out of the way. As he walks towards here, he seems to almost threaten to use his side. As you can see, he's got a very long middle body to try and bump her into this cage, which she seems very keen to avoid. She jumps with a little yelp before getting right in front of you, kind of like looking a little scared in between these bars that she doesn't want to touch and him. Go and just slide it underneath for her. She puts this potion right underneath the bars and kind of like slips it. It falls into the water here, Savo. Oh, also, speaking of, we have to play the waterfall. Yeah, you're next to one of these. Yeah, so she kind of like passes you that, and you see in front of you a potion that's decently strong enough to actually bring you up, I would say, probably to 100 hit points. Savo? Can you hear me, Savo?
There you go. She gets up promptly. Yeah, I see. I was muted. So she gets up on her paws and talons and just kind of like stares as she groggily goes over and only takes the potion. And then goes back a step, just like squinting, very like trying to ascertain what's going on right now.
She tried to move out of the way, and once again, he threatens to bump her into this gate. Sorry. Let's see what we've got here. I'd say that she's gonna make a reflex save. Cut that out. Stop not rolling my dice. Foundry, cut that out. There you go.
Cut that out.
Oh, come on! She jumps over here, and then I would say that she just barely makes it. She gets bumped, but she manages to roll off in time and fall over here. Damn it! And this guy starts laughing at her.
Just what do you think you're doing? And she actually points at the serpent, of course.
You know, I've heard from a couple of, Oh, hold on just a second. Let me grab my, dialogue here. Savo, you know, they tell me that predators taste worse, he says, getting closer to these bars and pressing up next to them. It's truly interesting for me. I've never had a beast before.
What makes you say you're gonna have some?
I have one right in front of me, and I've chosen it for this month. Unfortunately, because of this girl, she says, looking angrily at Nalani. Because of this girl, I had to choose some random idiot who was following my idiot daughter.
Huh?
You flash back to that time when you were with this girl right here, Stussy. One of her followers, and her actual followers, not the made-up ones, was underground and got eaten by this guy. At least as far as you can tell, because he seems to be referring to him. They would reveal, I guess, that you were taken back during that time originally, but for some reason I had to stop it. You were breaking the rules. I told you, nobody from off planet. And you promised not to interfere with me, so that one is broken. Besides, it's not even in the Gios. Says, walking away. That stupid Gios is the only reason why you're alive at this point. But I still have my uses for you.
Okay, so you said the potion would heal, right?
Yes.
Like
Take
100?
yourself back up to 100.
So she'll like tentatively drink it while she's listening to this Gias talk, wondering if they're gonna expand on it.
It doesn't seem like they are. He's gonna walk over here. I have plans for the queen, he says, stooping over her over her body. Unfortunately, I'll have to just let this situation develop naturally. But for now, he says, as he starts drawing a little bit of blood from her. You see, here's by the way, how the queen looks like for everybody. It's this zebra lady and this baby that she seems to always be carrying with her.
Just what do you think you're doing? She's
He
kind of
seems to
repeating herself.
He's like taking some of that blood and putting it into this book that he's carrying. He then turns around. I have things to attend to. We have to stop this tournament at once.
Ah, so you too, huh?
It seems that that plan might not be going the way I think. However, it doesn't matter. He opens the door. Life throws us challenges, but I always manage to find a way through. The door shuts behind him. I'm sorry.
Saba will cast a judgmental glare, but she won't say anything.
As this is happening, finally, Kimo Baha, like, stands up awake. Just like last time. He gets up and walks towards you. I'm curious. What happens when you touch those bars?
I am not all that excited to find out.
I have the feeling that you can, but I can't. That beak of yours, he says, pointing to it. You're not a hippogriff, right? Nope, you're not, he says, looking back and seeing your paws. Alright, then you should be safe. This is only dangerous to fairies. I've been around a long time. It's been a while since I've seen this.
So, emboldened by Kimo's observation, she will actually attempt to touch the bars. Feel their weight.
They are very, very hefty compared to the bars that you've touched before. The metal that you've touched before is a little more shiny than this. You can't really remember all the nerd stuff, but you could think that potentially Longfolia called it adamantine. You seem to be touching a different kind of metal.
I see.
I would say a nature check would probably get you what kind of metal it is.
You mean an intelligence check?
Yeah. But it seems like whatever kind of metal this is, it's very sturdy compared to the stuff that you're used to. Some of the stuff that you're used to, you could potentially bend if it was like a bar or something. Or maybe like a pole. This, however, is a lot more, like, just hard, even for you.
This is not good. I don't think I can bend these.
It doesn't look like it, and I probably shouldn't touch it at all, either. The only way you'll get through that is this way, he says, walking up to this bar. Hold on, stand back. Kimo starts to do something where he sits and meditates a little bit. He puts out his arm and he starts to slide through the thin bars. It's just barely small enough for him to slide through without touching the sides. The only thing it starts touching is his cloth. You can hear him wince uncomfortably a little bit before moving inside. There we go.
Huh? But why did you get in here?
The same reason I beat you so easily, he says before sitting down again. I think that's good. That's a good point for meanwhile, unless you have anything else you want to do, Savo.
Ah, I see where this is going. And now we go. Now we cut to meanwhile.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the upper plates, I'd say. What are you
boy.
guys doing as you guys kind of start going out to the coffee district? Everyone's
The
starting
coffee
to
district.
Yeah, or I guess wherever you guys want
I was
to go.
gonna bother our team medics to fix
Yeah,
me
I was
and
gonna-
Ping a little bit before we head back to the ship.
I'll just say, unless you guys would like to play it out, you guys can just restore your health basically after maybe an hour passes.
I'll do
Okay.
that.
Like, is this the next day where we zonked out so much that there was a day's rest in there, or is this still the same day?
That's a good question.
Because my character's like totally spent right now, like double cursed and all that.
I would say it's a new day. Yeah, I'd say it's a new day. Like,
Okay.
so I guess I'll quickly write down in
Important to
notes.
know.
Yeah, it's day 22. MF hat Unity.
So we're good to do like a full rest.
Yeah. All right. So once you guys have restored your health, I'd say, what are you guys kind of doing? Because something that you notice during this time is that everyone seems to start, like, they're heading towards the lower islands. A lot of boats are making their way out of Rama dockyards. There's quite a few people who are sitting there. But there are a couple different parts of the town you could check out. You do know that Sweet Bell was over here at the Rockroller Bank, and you still haven't heard back from him.
Yeah, we broke off going to the palace. I'm sure Sweet Bell's probably back at the ship by now, since this is a new morning. We should meet back up and make sure that everyone else is okay.
Penguin looks incredibly distracted. He has his book open and he keeps thinking and looking into it, and then thinking and looking into it.
What's up with you?
There's something odd. And he's like thinking. And he has like you can see like open on his book, he has like a comic page open, right? Like he's like halfway through drawing it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something missing from my story. I can't put my finger on it. He keeps thinking.
Then try your claw.
What's
Maybe.
missing from the story is how we ended up on that beach. I'm hoping that Rue, Stussy, and the rest are okay, and they can tell us more about what happened.
I'm
Perhaps
also
they got
wondering why
away.
you two were. I'm also wondering why you two were beat up so badly.
Yeah, obviously I kicked a lot of ass and took a lot of.
Well, I
names.
get why you're beat up a lot. You kind of.
Don't shut up! Don't shush! You shush!
Maybe you just tripped and, you
Yeah.
almost died.
Shut the fuck up! He throws
Well, I wouldn't-
Gunter throws a pebble at you.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was taken out by falling down a staircase, but there's evidence there's a lot more than that.
Yeah, something sketchy is.
Yeah, I fought like 50 people, idiot.
I don't know about that, but there's acid
no other-
burns on my coat.
There's no other explanation for it, you see. And he gives a shrug.
All right. So where are you guys kind of aimed at right now?
You said people are going somewhere.
They're
going
to
to the
the
lower.
Amonlock. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where the tournament is.
It
So I
looks
think they're
like
all getting ready.
yeah, it looks like today is the day actually.
Wait a minute. Wait, we only have 5 ponies on our team. That's horrible. We need to find another one.
I thought that was the amount of people to have.
No, the maximum was 6.
It
We
actually,
are only
I think it
5.
was
No,
five,
it was
actually.
retconned to 5 a while ago.
Yeah, sorry
What?
about that.
Okay, so now we are only 4.
yeah.
No, but we have a 5th guy. It's
Who is it gonna be?
well, it's probably
Rue?
either Rue or Sweet Bell.
No, Rue is the 4th guy, so if the bell could be a 5th.
Wait.
So, who else are you removing from the?
We already
No,
have 4. What are you
Who's
talking
standing
about?
here
Oh
is
my-
not on the team.
I say that Sabo is not here. And you know, because Sabo doesn't exist.
Oh, wait, we gotta pull out all the team here.
No, look, we
Except for
got
this one
me,
who doesn't
you,
exist.
Look, look.
Civ, and Penguin. That's 4. VPIL, Rue, or Sweetbow. That's our 5th.
Yeah, who did we write down when we?
We didn't
When we-
write
we
down
signed-
Sweet Bell.
No, we signed up on
Oh my
Cocoa Atoll, or was
We
it no
signed
Yoingo
up.
columns?
Okay, so it was the 5 of us plus Rue. Okay? Now Sabo isn't on our mind, so that spot is open.
There's only 5 available instead of 6. No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Your math is off. Anyway, we'll just take both of them, and I'm sure they'll have it on the list, and we'll just see who they have written down for our 5th man.
All right,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
the
we are a
question-
pretty big group, aren't we? We should stop at this number. This is a pretty good number.
Yeah, especially when you have Gunther and Allen with us, too. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you guys going to next?
I think we would want to make the brief stop at the coffee district that we may clear our heads for the morning.
All
I think
right.
we should go buy Penguin a helmet.
Oh yeah, who has and oh yeah, no, none of us have it. Stussy has the MF hat.
The MF hat. That's right, Stussy does have the MF hat.
Yeah, she
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like Hunts, but ugly.
We still need to find that green guy. What the?
At some point.
Yeah, like Penguin looks over
What-
here,
what-
like, excuse me,
grab-
random
No,
lady that I don't know.
I got yoinked onto a rooftop against my will.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, you know what, Kicker? When you go in, you fall and like there's an elevated hill and you fall onto a roof. That's the
I'm
random
stuck
event.
up here. I can't move the token off of it.
Oh no.
I have no token.
Hey, how did you get up
could
there?
You could jump down if you want. But yeah, you're canonically on the roof now. Rem, what do you do?
I'm trying to jump down, but there's a wall.
There we go. You jump down, and you fall right in front of Penguin.
I'm doing what I always do, getting an elevated position.
What? Okay.
I have to keep the lookout. There's a top Armada official here last time we were by this river.
What is happening?
Just a second.
Oh no, Foundry's just being weird in my browser right now.
Just a second.
Remember Penguin when we threw those guys into this river? I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday?
He kind of thinks. I think. And he flips back into his comic. I can't tell. Thought my comic got fucked up. I think the beach water got into it. Wherever like the
I
date
thought
is.
you
is-
bought all that fancy paper from Chemo.
It kind of blinks.
Should get a refund.
Yeah, he kind of blinks. I've been gifted.
Great.
You have been grifted.
Ah, they did the thing where they add some of the fake stuff in with the real stuff to stretch the value on you.
Yeah. As he says the word grifted, he blinks. Then he looks at the suggestive image again. Weird. And then he puts it back to the other page, starts drawing again. Like.
So, let's see.
Oh, that reminds me, Sivlev. I think
Alright.
I think you owe someone some gold. I can't remember why. It's just I think we forgot something about that.
I'm not in the business of owing people money.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't know. I vaguely remember you owing someone money too.
I think it was me, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Sivlev,
think so.
Give him his gold.
It doesn't matter what configuration
You know,
you're in.
I think
Serpent
it
will
was
always be
actually you,
subjected to
Long. I
this.
think I'm not sure if I ever gave you the money for that little telescope you made me.
Oh, this is so
Oh,
stupid!
wait, yeah, did I build that?
Yeah, no, you did. I paid the material cost for it a while ago, but I don't think I gave you like any money for
Okay.
building it.
Who's shouting this stupid?
Yeah, Long forgot he
behind
built
you.
it.
Who
Look.
is that?
Ah, you see Rue stumbling through. He's very drunk. Yeah. He's just sitting over here.
I'm gonna give him like a little Lego City. Hey,
What do you want? She screams over at you. You see this mare, it looks like. You see this mare over here, and she's walking down the street. Right in the direction of Rue. What's up? She says, yelling over. She keeps walking down.
where have you guys been?
I don't know what they were getting up to in the bank, but I decided I'd take a quick detour and get out of my way, she says, knocking him over into the lake.
Oh, man has fallen into the river.
Oh no!
I can't believe that they'd leave me on this stupid planet while they get to have all the fun in the lion dungeon. I go
I'm
into
gonna-
Lying version.
I'm gonna think about this and then have a flashback to when I tipped this boat over last time.
Yeah.
Long's gonna jump in the water to go back after him because he was obviously clearly very drunk.
Pingling is jumping boat to boat. Gunter pilfers a fish on the way.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do a
He's got-
single thing for these damn banners.
She says, like through her teeth as she keeps walking down this alleyway.
He's gonna help Rue back up on the shore.
Let's see.
Wait, where'd everyone go?
Trying to find a town day. There you go.
Where did you go?
There they are. I went all the way up to go around the bridge.
He took a spirit journey.
Nice. Yeah, she seems to be gone now.
Where did I go? Oh,
You didn't go anywhere.
I thought the contrary.
All right. Now, he says, going up to here. It looks like they were getting into a lot of trouble out there. You see Rue, who looks like this. Now, I have to finish coloring him in, but this is more or less kind of what I was going for.
No, you should just leave it like the Civ Rev piece where it still has random sketch lines floating off of it.
Yeah. All right.
You have a full face now.
Oh, that explains everything.
Why is he looks at his beard? Did you have
I
a
must
tribble
say,
kept in it?
Rue, you're oddly the clearest thing that I can see today. Everything else is foggy.
Well, yeah, so are you guys going to be going down to that tournament? Because I was kind of worried that you got so foggy that you fell off the island. Wait.
I don't know what happened. We had a bit of a problem. Anyway, were you our fifth man, or was that Sweet Belle? Do you remember?
Fifth man? Listen,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know what
five-person
got into,
team
but
for the
I heard
tournament.
I heard some explosions over in that direction. So I think we should all go together, is what I'm saying. Oh, but for the tournament, wasn't it going to be, well, you know, the lads, yeah. You know,
And he like raises his eyebrows twice to Bigwig. You know, yeah.
What are you on about?
What are you on about?
He says, looking to Bigwig.
Come on, back me up here. You're, super duper.
Your other one.
I don't think there's another one. I haven't seen another penguin.
Oh.
He's like.
Wait.
Are you talking about
thinking
a
to
gun?
himself.
Why are you raising your eyebrows at Gunther like that? Gunther part of the team, but I don't think they counted him.
Wait a minute. And he looks at his bottle for a bit. What was I drinking? He says.
I always am up for a challenge.
He says, looking around. He's like thinking to himself, oh my goodness, did I develop some kind of drinking condition and create some person in my mind? Well, I have to find an explanation for it after I make them like me. I haven't been pulling my weight as much. You know what? Yes, I am your guy for today.
Oh, okay. We're just gaslighting this poor man.
He's somewhat gaslighting himself.
So-
with his drinking.
Trying to make him think a person he's known for half a year's the fart.
Yeah. So it looks like you've got another man. But like I was saying, and he points in, he raises his eyebrows in the direction of Rockroller Bank.
There were explosions there. Looks
Oh,
like
yes.
We may be down one team. He says those dastardly Red Deluxe might have done themselves in.
I
Amateurs.
think they were our only real competition in this. At least
would
that I
agree
know
with you.
of.
I mean, that one team was trying to get a moon planter for themselves.
Okay, Moon Planter is a contender, but
Yeah. But he is
Remember,
not on
it's the
our
top-
team.
it's the top 2 teams that get to go into the Deep Basin.
Yeah.
So, I feel like us and the Black Cats will probably be at the top of the list now that they have Planter.
Yeah, but we need to get first place. I can get second.
We'll get there
you're
when we
hoping-
get there. Let's meet back up with Bell and see how the deluxe incursion at the bank went.
I like the little animatic of them all flying into the party.
Yeah. It's like the whole deal in RPGs where they walk into the main character whenever they like go back in. All right, so you guys get to this Rockroller Bank and find once again that everybody is like coming to right now. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta bring the Fist of Mercy to here. And I also have to set up the scene a little bit, so give me a second. All right, perfect. You guys come to the retrieve the NPC tokens. They're all gonna come back into here. Yeah, you're getting zucked in. And now you get zucked out. Except for this person that you've never seen in your life before.
Who?
Yes. Now you're here. But in the center of this room, I would actually say that you just see what looks to be Red Deluxe and a bunch of these guys all unconscious. It looks like this room was completely devastated.
Did we really just walk in here?
Yes, you did.
Because, like, personally, I would not want to walk into the bank. But okay.
I can't render another scene. Like
I
don't have
know.
another
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like
Fair enough.
Here's
It's like that's the easiest way to be implicated in all of this.
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's just walk in here.
Yeah. Quick question though about the other day of rest we had. Did I have enough time to go back and kind of fix Allen up during that time too?
Oh yes, yeah, you did. Allen would
Alright.
be okay.
Thanks.
I'd actually say that probably Nalani took care of him, though you wouldn't know that. So that would be
Alright.
like the thing. You'd find him in remarkably well kept condition.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because he was half health.
Okay. It's fair enough.
Anyway.
Oh, also, Penguin, make sure you're up to full. But yeah, you come into here, and you find, like, a bunch of knocked out guards and a knocked out Red Deluxe just sitting around here.
Oh, are there bags of cash around?
There actually are a couple, yes. I would say that you have, like, maybe 4 bags of cash here.
I mean,
Oh.
this is fate, right?
Now, as for how much is in each of these bags of cash, you may open them and see if you'd like.
I don't know if we should.
So we see 2 red deluxes knocked out.
Actually, all of them are blacked out right now. So you-
Okay, but if the guards are down and Deluxe is down, who knocked down the last of them? And who went down first?
Yes.
I'm
but
going to
here's-
grab the heaviest looking bag.
You see.
I
her
am
getting-
going to.
You see, Lorelei getting up. What happened? Huh?
Oh shoot.
She's looking around.
Uh.
Don't touch that.
I'm going to hit her head with the bag I just grabbed.
Yeah, let's see if she makes a reflex save. She reflexes out of the way. What are you doing?
Can I hear
Hey,
a place?
be careful
can I
with
hear
that.
a
You're gonna
point
tear the
at?
bag open on her horn.
Can you hero point a save? Sure. Make it
Hero
yes.
point someone else's reflexes.
Just this once because of the weirdness of this situation. Normally you wouldn't do it this way. Usually you do a strike. Fiat currency bags. Oh yeah, these. You would
just making
notice
a
that
re-
these actually seem to have some kind of like they're a little lighter than the usual ones. They're not clinking very much.
I went to take some ink and draw mustaches on the rest of the knocked out party.
Don't do that. She says like stepping over
but-
to you, Plugfully.
Why
gonna-
not?
I'm gonna bat her hoof away or whatever if she's trying to like distract me.
Precious, she's like grabbing her and coming away. Huh? What happened?
So,
And then I
who
put away-
got
which
you?
was- Yeah.
What? Did the police really get us? No, look. They're all knocked out.
No,
Oh my god.
Someone did. I thought you got us.
Babbage
We just washed up on a
awakens.
beach this morning. You didn't get us, did you?
Something is seriously wrong here, Lorelei says. Babbage is awake, by the way. And she's going to start looking around here. All right.
He is pretending that he is unconscious so he can get a good look of all the mirrors from down below.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And
The way I
really
see it, this is fate. We can still join that
Nice.
stupid tournament as you wanted, Alexander. Yes! Yes! Well, I was kind of wanting it too, and so was I, really. Well, if you want it to stick, we better get out of here fast. Remember, she looks over to you guys. As a part of our deal, don't tell anyone. We're still in this.
Of course not. Now let's inconspicuous our way separately out of here.
You guys start walking out. Hold on.
And
I know a secret passage. She like opens this.
They open the front door, then close it again.
She opens the door, then closes it again. But under here, she pulls out a key under the rug. We can go inside this place. She points to the north. Come, quick.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are let in too. What did you even want from there, anyways? That's not your problem. You got all the money that you wanted, and I got what I wanted. Don't touch that, she says, closing the door. But one of you opens it up again, and you see that everybody here is also unconscious. Huh? Yeah, all the NPCs in this room are unconscious right now.
How useful.
What happened?
Here,
They don't look like they're like blown up. It wasn't like an explosion or anything. The ones that we heard from Rue, like nothing has been blown up in here, right?
I'm gonna sneak over to this main table and see. Can I discern if any of this is Glass's official documents?
Yeah, you could do that. Go ahead. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Let me perceive.
You find a note. Ideas for new diagrams. Insurance. What is it, and how can it help? Which cats is the best, and which cats should be eliminated?
I'm gonna sift through his stack of things and try to like change some of the numbers on his documents.
Yeah.
Just arbitrarily.
Yeah, he seems to have like a bunch of these little notes. Actually, they're not cats. They're some other name that'll come up with later, and it's an IOU. But we definitely have some leshy cat-like pet in this universe that I need to develop. But he's ranking them. He's got a bunch of eclectic interests. He really likes diagrams, whatever the cat equivalent is in this setting, and also crossbows, which is an interesting one. But yeah, he seems to have an affinity for crossbows as well.
Curious. All right, the sabotage is complete.
and then on your way out, you notice. Thank you for letting me borrow this. I know that I'm the regional manager. Like, you find it on this desk right here. Thank you for letting me use the main office desk. As we all know, I am the most important person in this room right now, so it only makes sense that I would get the largest desk. And it goes on and on. So, thank you for taking one for the team at the company. And I should mention, the desk that he finds that on is this one right here. The one with, like, a building. Like, Olin finds that. All right. This is the way we got in through. We can go back to the factory through this. You see a tunnel right here.
Ah, so that's why you're in with the factory strikers.
Well, it's not like we're going directly to the factory itself. Only to a nearby warehouse. But they run it too. And I would say that we go back to these upper plates. The cry. I love that message that Shadow posted.
Well, let me see.
As you start going into the to the underground rock roller bake, you find a unconscious looking Sweet Bell here.
Him too?
Unconscious. I'm gonna rattle him a little bit.
He says, getting up. What happened?
You fall asleep on watch?
No, I found a secret area. He says, getting up. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on. He starts looking at his hooves. Wait a second. It's happened again. He looks up at you, Sivrev. Something terrible has happened just now.
Something terrible?
Yes, he says. He is looking all over himself. Damn it. It appears that
What?
I've been mogged, he says, closing his eyes.
What does that mean?
He opens the bucket again. You should know that. Fine, if I must explain it to you. He crosses his hooves. Someone has messed with my memories.
I see.
Yes. And I can't
Who
remember
could do that?
something. It was an individual I encountered when I first came here. The problem is that I can't remember anything about it. However...
You can't. And it's nothing to do with Shemesh's mind altering.
I'm wondering if it is, he says. That being said, it had to have some individual doing it, and I don't know who that individual is. However, he pulls something out from his, you notice him, searching on the back of his hair. See that little bun that he's wearing?
Yeah.
I know that no one would ever check here. He pulls a little acorn out of that bun. It looks remarkably similar to the acorn that you planted back on Mercy Eden.
Is that another great tree?
Indeed. This is a cinnabar acorn. Cinnabar acorns are quite rare, he says. And,
Especially if the last one died.
well, the ones that we made were quite unique, he said. I had 2 of them, and now I only have 1. The reason why I know my memory has been altered again, and he holds up his hooves, I write little notes down on here, apparently. This little acorn, he says, it says check your arms. However, they seem to be completely smeared, and I can't remember why. It has to be the same person who did what happened to me earlier. It would make sense. Given the fact that I couldn't recognize that girl, she must have recognized me from earlier.
What girl? What'd they look like?
The one that accused me in the bar. a few
Oh,
days
Lisa.
ago. Yes, that one. The bard. She did look familiar.
You think her accusations were true? That you somehow betrayed her on Mercy and you just don't remember it?
It is possible. I think the only explanation is that this individual, the one that I can't remember, has the item. But it just doesn't make any sense. Shemesh wouldn't give that to someone. He's never done that before. Anyways,
Well,
we need to figure out what's going on.
I think we'll have to figure that out later. For now, we have a tournament to win today.
Right. Now, where's that
And then
last one?
we can investigate the cavern and look for the next
Yeah.
clue as to Shemesh in there.
Wait a minute. Never mind, he says. We'll talk about it more when we get there. There's not much time left. Quickly. And he
I hope
leads you back
Stussy
out.
is still on the ship.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hope we
guys
still
get
have it, Finn.
back. Let me just write down some notes. I'm hoping that didn't have a plot hole in it. But I think I covered everything. Yeah, so his reasoning effectively is, let me write this here. All right.
Did I catch that right? He had some sort of notes on his acorn?
Yes, he did inscribe a note on his acorn just saying, check your arms.
That's nuts.
That's a terrible system.
It's the only thing. It's an
Have
acorn.
a
They're not-
hidden note that leads you to the obvious note
Yeah.
that has the actual important information.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, the acorn's pretty small.
Yeah.
You can't really put much on there.
Just
He
say
says
that
as
they're
he
the
walks
micro
down.
inscriber.
He keeps walking down with you. The reason why I know, he says, is that I cannot write a whole lot on that acorn. He needs to explain it to you on the way. Totally not me, the DM, trying to explain it. It's him. But I'd say that you guys get back to here. Let me find the little Rama docs here. So you guys get back to the docks here, and let me make sure that your party's all accounted for, except for this one. I think it's actually a decent time to head back to what Savo is doing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we've got everybody's token here.
Even the spectators.
All right. Savo, you're well, we're waiting for the music to come back in, but in the meantime, here we go. Yeah, Chemo
Yeah.
is sitting next to you, and he's walking around here. Ugh. That was a little close for comfort, he says, but I think I'm in a better situation than you are right now. Just walking around, all things considered.
Tell me about it.
The only way I'll be able to show you this technique is if I'm right here. All right.
Technique.
Let's
I
see
wanna
what
see
we
it.
can do. There's a training exercise that we can do for this.
And what is it?
He's like looking around at this water, and he walks up to it. Sit underneath this water, he says. Just let it run on your back a little bit. You can wear your clothes still. It's fine. But trust me, it's the fastest way I can teach it to you. We'll have to start there. You first need to empty your mind.
Alright. And then she, like, tentatively backpedals into the water. Back first. And right here. And she promptly sits down right under the water. Where it's hitting, like, just under her neck. Like, right around her head, feathers, and neck, you know what I mean?
Very well. I'm going to teach you how to do this. It's an old exercise for learning curl, he says as he pulls his arms out. Watch. He extends his upper hooves out to the sides, and the water begins to run down his, this right here. Let's see. He's going to start extending his arms out, and the water begins to run down just the contours of his body rather than falling off. It's like the water is sticking to him and flowing through him, going straight down the middle of his body, down to his hind legs, and splashing into the water there. It's very smooth, This waterfall goes from like a heavy waterfall to just little trickling that comes out from the sides of his, like, from where his body enters and it submerges into the water. It seems like he's redirecting all the flow straight into there. This is what mastery looks like.
Ah, look at that. But I don't know if I can learn that. I'm all about being headstrong and like resilient and stuff, right?
Your personality matters little here. No matter what happens in life, you will need to adapt and change to it. Now,
Right.
he says as he walks up to
You
it.
you did teach me that, and I must say I do appreciate it. It has
Yes, but I'm
helped
not
me a
talking
lot.
about corny sayings anymore. I'm talking about this for real, he says, stepping up, and he extends your arms out to the side. Focus. You need to
Okay.
become one with this water. Stop resisting it. It's going to be opposite to everything you've trained your muscles to do so far. The kind of curl that you've developed. And it kind of flashes back to maybe you doing a bunch of like push-ups, chin-ups, a bunch of stuff like that, is to make your body stronger and harder. The kind of curl that I'm about to teach you only can be gained through flexibility and becoming one with the currents.
And Sava just kind of like tries to like let go, like try to like basically sink into the water, but still remaining seated.
Make me
You know what I mean?
a will save.
Okay, here we go.
Savo, even with that save, which is quite good actually, you start feeling the water like running down for a bit. You feel like you're getting the hang of it just from seeing him do it. However, just when you think you're getting the hang of it, you start getting excited and the water starts splashing like crazy, getting in your face. Like as it splashes on your body, it goes from like kind of melding into you to straight up just splashing into your face again. And he's like, this will take a bit. He looks out.
Stupid wings.
You cannot reject any part of your body. It is merely an extension of all being. You're hearing a stomping. Oh no. Shoot. I can't provide you with much help anymore. I have to... Quickly. He's going to do a reflex save real quick.
Oh.
He's like moving halfway through. Push me through a little bit.
And she is gonna do so. Let's go with athletics.
Yeah, go ahead and make me that. Oh, that's amazing. You actually managed to push him through right when like his body is contorting a little bit so that he can fit through those bars.
Yeah.
You just managed to do it right before he pops back out into his normal shape again and flops onto the floor. You barely see his hoof touch the bars a little, and he like reacts pretty strongly, moving away. Ah! You hear like a little hissing. Damn it! It's steel.
Ugh. Lord knows what kind of feels like to a fae.
That's right. Fae are deathly allergic to this stuff. Ah. He runs over here and slides up to this thing before kind of like going back into a state of this.
Salva did hear. Oh, there we go. You saying something, Triple?
No, he's just walking in and looking around.
Okay, cool.
He looks over at you, Savo. Wait a second.
Hmm?
This body right here. I could have sworn it was laying on the desk before. What happened to it? He says, looking over at you, Savo.
Hmm. Perhaps someone went through here.
You would have seen that, though. So please come and tell me who came through here.
Hmm. I honestly could not tell you. I think it was maybe Nalani again. I think so, at least.
That's right.
All Seavers look alike.
All Fae look alike, he says, walking over here. Very well, then. He grabs Fritz.
Huh?
Just have to
Wait,
see what I can do
what are
here.
you gonna do to them?
He picks him up, and
Yeah.
you see him like begin to take the book out. He places a little acorn on the center of it. Ah, here we go. You see the acorn in the book start to glow red. Fritz's eyes shoot open, and you see him starting to glow red as well. Ah, let us see here. A page begins to materialize out of the book. I'm going to say that like everything starts to go a little bit dark as we're going to get one of these. A light that is totally not white, guys. It's a different color.
It's totally red, guys.
It's red! Ah, the scary color. This scary
Yeah.
color starts to emanate from the book, and no, it doesn't. I almost had it. All right. Yeah, you're hearing that again. Fritz's eyes opens up again, and he touches one of the little words on the pages. Let's see. Pingwing. Yes, it looks like you have come into contact with him. Kill Pingwing, kill Pingwing, he says as he stands up. Excellent. He closes the book again.
You wouldn't.
What, are you worried about him? Surely your strong hubby could take care of him. Kill Pingwing.
She just kind of grumbles, starts gritting her teeth.
It's not like your party goes and eats them. He says he starts walking out. Kill Pingwing, kill Pingwing.
Why do you have to do that? Why don't you just go after them yourself, in person, all of us?
Because I can, he says, squinting. And besides, I'm practically doing them a favor. I'd like to play with this new toy, he says, holding up the acorn. Who would have thought something like this would have been so powerful? As the scene transitions from that acorn to the acorn over here. Which, by the way, guys, I'm gonna get on the floor. Can we retcon that stupid the acorn? I'm asking for an emergency retcon here.
Of the writing on the acorn.
He's just like, okay, I've been mogged, I've been knocked out, and this has happened to me before. He wouldn't say, I had this elaborate system because it's just dumb, and I came up with it on the fly rather than having notes on it. But I'm like, nope, you know what? With the notes that I do have, this doesn't make sense. But he does have an acorn, and he's like, oh, hey guys, check it out. I hit my head on the wall. I hit my head on the wall, and my acorn hit me. But here's my acorn. He's like, and so yeah, that's how I came.
It's like a good thing I still have this acorn. That'd be like a thing that he checked, I'm sure.
Yes, it's
Waking back up.
Yeah. So let's recommend it to that, please.
Okay.
All right.
So he knows that he's had one stolen from him earlier.
Yeah, but that was way earlier, and he's like, I don't know what happened, but it probably, given just the state of these things, it might have been the guy who has the book, and I'm really worried about that. So you're back to that now. So you guys come back to the ship here, and you find that it's Stussy-less.
Oh no.
We keep losing dragons. This is bad.
This is just what we needed.
This is not swell at all.
You see someone else merge, though.
You see Muku, who I need to still draw, and we're gonna just represent with a Mayan man.
Muku, where is your sister?
I don't know. I was trying to chase down him, and he like moves out of the way to show that Rira was eating a whole bunch of like. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a 1d4. Anybody? Feels a disturbance in the force.
Who?
All right. What's your favorite food, Longfolia?
Longfolia's favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite snack? Like your favorite thing to just munch on when you're hungry and inventing things?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's a sort of granola bar that he makes himself out of some fancy oats, but it's oats that have some different types of mushrooms, not psychoactive ones, but some just fortified mushrooms inside there that he grows off like the lower parts of the ship that no one else sees.
Yeah, Rira is holding up like a bag that looks very familiar and has the ultra fancy oats bars. Do not touch, Longfolia only. I was trying to get him out of that.
What? How'd you get those?
I don't know. He sniffed it through the floorboards.
Give me that.
You take it away
crafty.
from Rira. Yeah, Rira has been getting. He's been becoming quite agile. Maybe he's learned some curl of his own.
I swear, I'm gonna need to invent a second companion to monitor that boat for me.
Well, it looks like she's missing because Muku is gonna say, "So, where's Stussy? We still need to take that stupid hat off of her, and I've been waiting for you guys since it's a new
That's
day,
what
right?"
we should ask you. She should have still been on the ship.
Oh no. He says, "I was trying to train for the tournament."
What?
Well, he says, like, kind of like moving his leg around. I wanted to try and become, a fighter myself, like you guys. Basically.
You wanted to enter the tournament? You and what team?
Oh, you need a team for it? He says,
Well,
"Here,
ideally, you could enter on your own, but you're not gonna do well as one.
But so is everybody else having teams of 5, or?
Typically.
Oh no. Darn it, there isn't even like a kids league, he says, kicking like a can. I wanted to go fight. I'm tired of living on islands and doing nothing all day. I want to do stuff. I don't care if Stussy
There's
says.
no kids league.
Well, maybe there is.
It's a serious competition.
Well, to be fair, we didn't ask if there might be one.
This is a very specific tournament. I think it's a one-time deal, specifically for this, exploring this cave.
But Silver, think about it. Do you not think there will be a public for watching kids hit each other?
Oh,
That sounds like an idea we should try to sell to the queen.
Well, you can sell that idea to them when we actually get to meet the queen. Since we, failed to do so yesterday. I can't remember how that happened. I know we saw her briefly. Never got
Yeah.
an audience.
Okay, for
Actually,
real.
I don't remember. Do I remember?
What's going on?
Rue finally says as he steps up.
Why haven't you guys brought up Savo yet?
Who?
What's a Tavo?
Pigwig's
Wait.
wife.
Why?
You gotta like lets out like a snort as if I'd get married.
Since when
And
do you
you
have a wife?
believed him.
You don't have a wife, do you, Penguin? Do you have a ring?
No, but
I
like,
doubt this.
Like he kind of like puffs out his chest. No one can tie down the Captain Pigling, and he kind of like puts his talon up in the air.
Would the
Doesn't
crow's
that
nest
seem
be
a
good
bit
cross for a
ridiculous?
bionic eye?
If Ping had a wife, I'm sure he wouldn't have left the group back on Mercy.
Yeah, if I had
Yeah.
a wife, I wouldn't be able to tap this. And he holds up the suggestive image of himself.
That's of. He's like looking at the camera. Something is seriously off here.
What's off?
Oh dear.
Is this
You're
some
telling
stupid
me-
magic stuff?
Okay, Rue, I
You're
hate
trying
to
to-
do this, but you have been drinking a lot, man. We
trying to
do
tell
need
me
to sit down and
that-
talk about this. It has become a problem.
Out of everyone in this room, you're saying that this guy is the one with a wife, who he just abandoned at some point.
Okay, now hold on.
Well, I'll say.
Did you even? I'm curious, Ping. Did you even intend to rejoin our group? We just kind of found you on this island.
Yo, what? What do you mean? And he kind of
You were here ahead of us.
Look, and he kind of scratches his head. I was training.
Yeah, I can testify to that. He was training a lot, but I don't remember him ever mentioning his
Yeah, but-
wife. So that's fake
I-
news.
I know that you were training, but I'm saying, did you come here intending to meet back up with the group? I knew you knew that you knew I was gonna come here looking for the wind druids. So was this coincidental?
No. And he kind of like blinks. I mean, like, who else do I got out here?
Oh,
Me.
dear.
I just didn't know. You left one
Oh,
day,
thanks.
and you only left a note behind
I said I'll be back.
saying you were going to be stronger.
There's
Yeah, but I would be back.
Rue might be mumbling to himself. This might be his like monologue. He's like, "No, dear, they really don't remember, and they're not going to believe me because of everything that I've done. All that drinking, all those times I'd run back to the ship and do nothing. It's finally catching up. Something seriously is wrong here, and I need to find some way to make sure they find out without them thinking I'm crazy. This is going to be harder than I thought. Savo, I wish you were here."
Real quick, what was the name of that kid again?
Muku.
Oh yeah.
Muku was the kid?
Yeah, the kid dragon.
No, the one that was like getting in my oats.
Oh, that was my pig, my Oingo,
Oh, you're big, yes. Now that's
Yeah,
not something
Rira,
that exists.
who Triple's trying to
Uh,
retcon into a man, even though we
What?
decided that it was. We
Oh,
decided Rira was a female by a coin flip a few episodes ago.
Emergency retcon too. Every time I said he, I said she back there with her in relation to Rira.
This is very confusing.
He's using a DM point for retcon.
Well, next time I get a down day around here, I need to build a training thing for Muku.
Oh yeah, he'd
What
be
a shit.
really excited about that actually. As
Yeah,
you guys
I
get
need
on
to, I
here.
need to do that.
So yeah, are you guys heading down to the tournament? Because that's basically where everyone else is right now.
Yeah, we better get down to Amon Long,
All right,
get
but
ourselves set up.
I do. You remember Stussy though, right?
Yes, we remember her. She's missing.
Something. All right. Shouldn't that let you know that something very weird is going on?
As like the boat
So-
descends.
What's very weird is going on is that we woke up on a beach, beat to shit, and we don't know who did that to us. We even met up with Red Deluxe on our way here, and they didn't do that to us. Somebody got to them as well.
But the entire
yeah.
bank was got.
Did I
Yeah.
manage to keep my bag of money?
Oh dear, he says. All right. Well, the important thing right now is that I need to be really in shape for that tournament. Do you guys happen to have any canned air on you? As he starts going down here, or coffee at the very
Did he say
least?
canned air?
Yeah.
Who puts air in a can?
I don't know.
I do, and he shows his bullets. This
was
is
gonna
basically
say-
canned air.
I was gonna say, looks over at Long fully of it.
Well, I mean, any can that you close now has air in it. What?
Very
what
good
Exactly.
point.
Yeah, I guess you're not.
That's
talking-
just an
There's
empty
a very good
can.
point for that.
He's,
empty can is a can
Does
of
anyone have
Unless you're capturing
underworld
some
lore?
kind of smell, like or something in there.
Do you guys have any underworld lore or biochemistry or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I do
crafting.
have
Lore?
underworld lore.
Okay.
Because I'm a backdoor doctor. Where is the thing? Oh yeah.
canned air is a you'll have to do that. You know what? I'll just give it because it's kind of inconsequential. But canned air is a is something that people would sometimes. It's like an inhalant that's kind of sold on the underground somewhat. That is popular for hangovers, but is really bad for your lungs.
Oh, it's compressed.
Yeah.
It's actually more like a little potion that you open up, and there's a little kind of gray cloud inside that you suck down, but we like to call it canned air.
Oh, it's magic.
I see. So it's street slang.
Yes. The reason why we call it canned air is because usually the bottles come in a little square thing, which looks like those newfangled cans that they're coming out with these days.
But now you got me thinking about why you would compress air and put it in a can.
I don't know either. I wasn't the one who came up with the slang myself. I don't know why you'd ever can air either.
I mean, why wouldn't you? You can
it
sell
looks like
air
you're-
to people.
But it looks like you're
Unless you're
getting an
exploding
idea.
I can see if you explode it, that could be a reason. You can use it as well. I mean, that's kind of, I guess, bullets, but not really.
I'm certain in
I don't
5
know.
years we'll see a patent by you.
He's gonna
for
start
some-
munching on one of those oat bars that he has with it now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take you guys really quickly to a new map,
Oh
Boy,
boy.
a new map.
which I'm gonna set up, and I think hold on, are we at? We're at 1 hour 36. Can I quickly go get myself a drink and some food while I set the map up? I'm just
No,
getting
that
that
would be
pizza.
absurd. You can't do that.
If you can't think we would accept this.
And I can't believe it. Yeah, I
That'd
can't
be
believe
outrageous.
it. All right, I'll be back in about a couple minutes. I'll be somewhat around while I'm getting my food.
2 hours later.
2 hours.
Can't believe he's hydrating.
Yeah, I'm pre-hydrated.
Unacceptable. I
Oh, memely. Some other time, I'm gonna have to spiel you what a horrendous midday dream I had.
I know.
It's just remind me at some point. It's quite terrible, I assure you. I did the uncharacteristic thing of sleeping in the middle of the day, knowing that. Well, I knew that there was no way that this was actually going to go as planned, and just as expected, instead of starting like 5 hours early, we've ended up where are we? Just at what should be normal time, I think, instead of the usual 30 hours late.
Yeah.
So I was like, I better snooze a little now so I can stay up a little into the night.
I was only off by 1 hour. I counted half an hour.
Yeah, I pre-caffeinated for this.
Yeah. I drank so much coffee today.
Rye caffeinated.
I can't believe the GM is trying to gaslight us into thinking that Penguin has had sex.
Yeah, that can't happen.
I know. I think this is some scheme by Memeland, the GM, to make
Here's
his OC have sex.
One of
How
the
does
funny
Penguin
things
have it?
is I swear they're like Ping and Savo are asymmetrical in that he made Savo a ring out of that thing that I gave him, but I'm not sure if he has one himself.
No.
Wonderful.
I don't think he has one himself that would clue him in.
No. Does not.
It
Oh, I
does
know
not
this.
take this much time for someone to drink water. I think we have been gaslit.
He also said he's gonna bring some food too.
Oh, okay. That's more forgivable.
This is not a place of forgiveness.
I know.
You know, I think. Oh, I need to go find the meme again. See, this is bringing the chart into question. It's a very important chart.
Yeah. this
Here's
card's
the
funny.
here's the question, Ping. Memely. Would Ping have this chart noted down in his book with like one face missing, and try to use this as evidence?
With what? Sorry.
Or is this chart not canon?
What chart?
In his
The one I
comics.
posted in voice chat.
I feel like he would not. Wait. Okay, this does make him look like the sex haver. Yeah. It's like a missing box, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is his party alignment chart that he started.
And he just feels like he hasn't completed it yet.
Yeah. There's something missing from this thing. And that's the thing he's missing from his comic is he doesn't have the quirky side character that is Safo in his comic, and he's like, what the fuck do I put there? There's something missing.
You know, one of the most important thing that I have to remember, you can't let me forget this. I have Alexander's prize paper airplane on my person. And I need to use this for psychological warfare
Psychological.
during the
Urban
fight.
monkey warfare.
Yeah, I've got to assault Alexander with his paper airplane. I'm gonna like distract him with it.
Oh, he would be so angry if he's gonna be like, "Damn, I remember when I had that."
It'll be the greatest moment of the fight where Alexander is clearly triumphing, and then I distract him with a paper airplane.
Like, it fucks me up now that I know what that voice is based off of, because now I can't get it out of my head.
Amazing.
Wait, which voice?
Oh, the other thing is he doesn't know that I have it because I was disguised when I swindled him out of the thing.
I like how much.
It's gonna be a
complicated
reveal
shit-
machinations moment where it's like, yes, that was me. I was the dealer.
Wait a minute. Let me quickly get some stuff out.
Let me get the moat.
I can't believe he's getting.
Triple
some-
needs to have like a little hamster water bottle and like taped to the side of his head and like an oat feed bag around his neck.
No.
That way he can DM continuously.
He's gonna need a big one, like twice the size of his head, I think.
Sure, we
It's
could
gonna be
combine
like one of those beer drinker hats with the straws.
Oh yeah.
It's just water.
Oh, yeah.
There's-
It's just. I'm getting all the tokens on. There's a lot of them.
Why not oatmeal? That way he can eat and drink at the same time.
I can't believe it. Here, we're gonna make this guy green. So terrible. Hold on, let me make him a better green than that.
They are
No,
no,
not that
good
green.
greens.
Not that green.
All greens are bad greens.
Al bad
You
green.
are incorrect.
I don't like green.
Green
Worst of
is
all
the
the
best
three
color.
colors. No, it's the worst of the three.
Oh, really? Which one's the best?
I'm going to go with blue.
Incorrect.
Blue
No.
is not real.
Oh, I see the problem here. There's too many of these. Yeah.
Too much green.
Too much green. Alright, we need one that's kind of bluish.
Uh-huh, see? Blue comes to the rescue.
Evidence. Is not evidence.
What you need to realize, Rev, is that blue is Rainbow Dash's color. It's only fate. The best color with the best mare.
I'm just adding some identity.
Yeah, I'm calling your plot twist. The great the big bad that we have to contend with isn't actually the dragon. He's just a guy who got Shemesh's notebook. It's actually Zubox's OC Coven, who hasn't been introduced yet. Who's
Yeah.
been the mastermind
I have to come
behind
up with his
everything
voice.
up until this point.
Is that because it's about him eating Savo?
Yeah, yeah, he's like, I like this plot. Why would he
He's a-
I don't know why he sounds like that. Like,
Yeah, just as soon as Triple goes through the process of acquiring licensing rights for the character, of course.
yeah, of course. Let me grab a couple of MF commoners. Just to fill the scene up.
So, if I remember correctly, right, the Coven is around this planet, but not super
Yeah, they don't have
interested in the competition yet, assuming Lisa hasn't ratted to them.
There is. You did see a Coven Witch there, but let's see.
Where?
Oh, actually, let me see. I might have revealed my hand slightly, but you saw a.
I don't
witch-
think we would recognize that character from earlier, because we've never seen them. I know who you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, but I was gonna say she would be wearing a uniform that's pretty Coven looking.
Okay,
She's
so
like
we
a
would have
witch.
noticed them.
Yeah, you would have noticed that. However, yeah, we're quickly just setting up a couple of things.
Look at this evil filly.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys, here, I'm gonna quickly just let you get a preview of what you're about to see.
Wow, we're getting a preview point.
A preview point. You know?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, the whale's missing. You can't do that meanly, there's no whale. We lost them in the fucking castle.
Man. Cannot believe this.
We lost everything.
Let me quickly
Just
go
about.
to Bombay Casino. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. All right. That's the last thing here. Why is oh, that's the pigwing token. I don't know why he's there.
Huh?
All right.
Oh, yeah. I still
There
got
we
the
go.
Savoid pingwing.
Why are there so many Savos and pigwings?
The actual Savoid, like the Savo-esque version of him.
Sabo.
Sabo, yeah.
I'm Sabo.
Ah, all right. We're out here.
Fine.
Wait, and unfight. And then, yeah, you guys are here. Actually, I should probably let... this token stay.
I gotta step outside for just a second and let my dog out.
Oh. Hey, Lana.
Ah. Well, look who showed up. Are you going to be joining that scary tournament?
Yes, I know it's scary, but we are.
Well,
I see you found him. We've been looking for that guy.
I've built a little bit more trust. Something rattled him lately.
He says as he's petting, like, his snout.
Wow.
For
It's
some-
good to know that at least they're safe. We're missing a few people, it seems.
Whoa, you've heard, yes. The poor queen is gone. I'm worried.
Her too?
Well, the announcement from the palace is that she is just feeling a little ill right now and to just go on, but this is strange. Maybe she overworked herself.
No. That would be unfortunate. Hey. This may sound a little odd, but have you perchance seen a blue dragon running around? Kind of a small one.
Oh no. But I have seen the red dragon running around.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, I think they would be red this time of year.
Well, she says looking out over here. Where did they go? Oh, my sight is failing me these days, but I think that's the...
And you see someone kind of stumbling through here. Wait, why is he... Alright. He's old aft William Afton token. Alright, William
Sloyd.
Afton, quickly. We need to update your token. Yeah, there. I like how it
They're
faded
red.
into it.
Why? Why are they 4x4?
Oh no! Hold on, I need to. Oh, scale. We haven't ratioed the scale. That's the problem. We haven't, hashtag ratioed it. Ugh.
Oh,
All right, so wait. We need proper music.
is he just swooping in here?
He's not swooping in here, actually.
Oh, I do believe he is near death.
Ugh. Stumbling through here. Damn it. This
Hey.
is the safest place for now.
When did you get here?
Where are the wind druids?
Looks
The Wind
over.
Druids. Tell me, this is gonna be an odd question, but which, abandon are you from?
Who are you? Wait a second.
He looks over.
You should know me.
We fought on Ahiwela. What kind of question is that?
Okay, a relative of yours looks similar to you right now due to, some ill magics. So I need to know who I was talking to.
Oh no. Wait, what do you mean? Looks like me.
Stussy has a cursed item on them
Oh no.
that gives them a similar appearance to you.
Then she's in danger. He says looking around. Damn it. I would never help out one of my brothers, or my siblings, but no.
He shakes his head. This isn't matters that involve berries, he says, squinting his eyes.
If you want to
Okay,
go find her,
but-
I suggest you take a look around. I wouldn't know
What
where
are
she
you
is.
doing here? Are you trying to crash the tournament directly?
That's what I thought I was doing, he says. I need to go find my wind druids.
What's going on here? Oh my gosh, a dragon! These, two guys are looking over here.
What the hell is that thing? That's a real dragon, is it?
He's, growling and looking around. Babbage sees a dragon behind him, and Lorelei is looking down.
Is this another tournament contestant? That's a bit ballsy.
He squares up to this guy.
I don't know.
Hey!
I don't think. Is there a rule in the tournament against dragons?
None that I know of.
Yeah, because he's squaring up to this guy. Hey!
Let's see if he can do an intimidation check in reaction. How does this do?
Oh,
Also, is this guy actually hurt, or is that just from the last fight?
He is actually quite hurt, yes.
let's see who could be more intimidating. Oh dear.
Oh, damn.
All right, that water's looking really tempting right now. Is what I'm just gonna say. But he's looking.
Like,
yeah, it's kind of.
I'm
like
not sweating. You're just really fucking fiery.
Hold on, it goes back to him, and like it plays this kind of sound. It's it's like that kind of thing when it looks.
Yeah, he has that like anime framing, right, where he's like really tiny in front of the big fucking thing and it's silhouetted behind, like in front of him.
So.
Who you calling fairy?
You, he says, looking down. Oh dear! Like, I don't know why this guy sounds like Zuckerberg, but you know what? This Zuckerberg-sounded zebra moves away.
Hey, yeah, he kind of backs up a little bit. He's like, well, you better not pick on, my friend Alexander here. Yeah.
I like how you moved him He moves up with them. Hey. Just as Alexander's going up, and he's like, oh, shit, it's these green guys again. They walk down behind him.
in green.
What's going on here? This one captain says, stepping up.
He called us a fairy.
Yep, sounds about right. Hold on. This banner says walks up. He is important with the local administration. It's the Queen's desires. Where is she? Well, she's sick today. Haven't you gotten the announcement? That's right. As stipulated, we're in charge of royal affairs on this planet. All right. Make sure he stays out of trouble, and keep him out of public's eyes. We don't want too many reports today. He looks kind of angry at that, because they're just telling him to not be seen. But he's like, fine. I'd rather vomit than be around these ponies anymore. These guys all
Babbage
step
is
away.
Babbage is going to be like, better luck next time, buddy, and pat him on the back and try to like put like a kick me sign or something on his back, you know.
All right, go make a sneak check. Or
I was gonna make a
thievery.
thievery, sleight of hand. Oh.
All right, Babbage.
Yeah.
When you get back, Lorelei kicks you.
Ow! Hey, bitch!
What? Did you not mean the sign? She points it to your back. It looks like that this guy definitely put it back on his back.
Based. Hey, how the fuck? He grabs it.
The doors whoosh, slam behind him, and the banner sailors walk over here. That was a tense one. You could say that again.
Penguin kind of like looks toward Sivrev. Jeez Louise.
Well, I can't say I didn't expect him to show up and try to crash the party, but he already looks worse for wear. I don't know what he's planning to do at this point.
Was that dragon you fought up on the fiery island?
Yes, that was Hunt's.
He's not a contestant, is he? He says somewhat worriedly.
I don't think so.
Well,
He doesn't like this tournament.
I was about to ask, didn't you say...
he says as he's straining his brain, trying to make it work after it not really working much for the past few months.
Well, didn't you say that he was trying to crash it? Why would they let him in?
I don't know. They said something about the queen allowing him to be here, so
Oh dear.
I don't know. We still haven't met the queen.
She's like looking over the side. It's that leader of the wind druids. Oh. She like wistfully puts a hoof on her cheek. Well, I had better. She goes over to the Leviathan. Could you please stay in place? I know you're scared, but I promise you're safe here. And she keeps feeding him some of these flowers right here. This will make you a lot stronger. Now, what was your name again? She looks at her paper. Blinky, that's right. Looks like she's handling herself a little better. Seems that she's still somewhat forgetful, but she's a lot better than when you first saw her, in terms of how capable she is. But you guys are once again free. I'm going to, yeah. Like, people are just kind of clearing in. There's tourists, there's other adventuring parties that are walking up to the door.
Yeah, Penguin is just like, alrighty, alright. I think it's time to adventure. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good meanwhile time to go over to a Savo-shaped Savo. Quickly, you know what? I'm going to actually just have this, I'm going to have the navigation just completely toggleable for all players on both of these scenes. There's this one, and then there's Nui Palace, which I'm going to activate while also configuring this so that all players can see it. So you guys will be able to switch back to Emu Stadium whenever you want. Just try not to metagame it too much. If you want to do like minor movements that aren't like spanning a different room, you can. But yeah, you're back to here. And I'd say that really quickly we should go back to another music. Oops.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh. My mom!
Whoops.
I don't know why this music isn't playing, but it's appropriate because it's
boy.
paralyzed.
I hope
Baja gets
Fritz
up.
goes and fills out the paperwork to enter the tournament.
Nice.
This fucking zombie just goes. The zombie pulls up the paperwork.
Our
Kill
next
Pigwing,
contestant,
kill
Pingwing. That's what he writes down as his name.
Yeah. Okay. Kimo Baja's getting up, and this music is still paralyzed. It's still in Planet's paralysis. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to reload the page, honestly. I'm just gonna try the other song. All right, Kimo Baja's.
Trying till we find an unscratched CD.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to just. I really don't know what the deal is with the. Hold on.
I don't know. I just see the waterfall track playing.
That one does at least play just fine. Here, I'll just put this song on.
I heard that. Oh, I see. Kingu.
Alright. Kimo Baja steps up. Now, don't mind the glitchy music, but actually, let me go. So, we don't have much time to break out of here.
I guess it's. I gotta try to at least bend these. Maybe I can bend it enough so I can squeeze through enough.
He shakes his head. No. He goes up to this. I'm afraid you won't be able to bend these bars. The only way you're getting out
and he goes over here and starts doing it again before making his way through, is using curl.
Can't believe this.
I wouldn't like it either. Usually it takes months to learn curl. You're going to have to pull off something truly powerful. I hope you've trained hard, because it all comes down to this. Listen, he says, walking back upon hearing you sigh. I know, but trust me. As soon as he brings you back to Deep Basin Cavern, you will never come back. There's nothing even I can do for you anymore. Once you go into Deep Basin Cavern with Vita, it's over.
Oh, yeah, you're right. If he can manage to like teleport me whatever he wants, I cannot recruit with my. I cannot reach my husband. Just gotta think of them. Gotta think of Ping. Think of the others. Okay.
Very well. Listen,
And
take a close look at this. Yes, what is it? He says as he gives you another demonstration. He's just giving you another demonstration, basically, and teaching you maybe like another tip or something. Like, you gotta focus your thetans.
Gotta slow my heart rate.
Yes. It's totally not Scientology, guys.
This is not homeotherapy.
This is not homoerotic therapy.
Okay, so
try my
she's
waterfall. Maybe it's better.
Indeed, she's gonna change the feng shui that takes this. Let's see. Do I go for another will save?
Yes.
No, that's terrible.
It splashes.
Damn it. I don't
Give
think
it
she can
one
try
more
again,
try.
Toasto, can she?
I'll say you do it one more time. I won't make you do it a million times, but you'll see what happens. Just try it one more time. And nope, it's still a little, still splashing. Listen, you're focusing too much on them. What's up?
Just gotta learn to
No.
let go.
That's right. You're
Let
so versed at this that you knew what I was going to say beforehand. That is a sign somehow that your curl potential is quite high. That being said, he looks down here. Your entire training style is so antithetical to it so far. I've watched the way you fight. It works well enough for a while, but you hit an upper limit. The only way you can achieve feats of strength that are like this, and he goes up to here, picks up one of these pebbles, throws it up into the, not pebbles, but like it's a little stone. He kind of tosses it up into the air. It's quite heavy, and he kicks upward, and it breaks. My back! Well, as you can see, the only way to achieve great skill like this is through curl. You're pretty sure you could do the exact same thing, but maybe he's trying to demonstrate a decent point as he goes back to here and continues doing this.
Let go. Let go. As scared as you are, just let go.
For some reason,
Otherwise, you'll never see them again.
I don't know if they're going about it the right way with saying that, he says, but as this is happening, somebody's getting up and looking around. Why can't I? Why isn't music playing? Hold on, I'm gonna go grab. I'm just gonna keep on using Kenku. Yeah, we gotta Kenku.
Kenku it.
Yeah. So sad.
I'm tempted to roll this in these times of silence.
Oh yeah, you can roll in this time of silence real quick. Nope. That's
Continual improvement by 4 every roll.
This is the perks of meditation, I guess.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah. Just as
Thank you, Pori. You waking up really calmed me down.
No. Nope. Not this one. I'm gonna pick another. I really wish it would just work. Because the only way to get really good quality music is through this. Starting to move around again. Just a second. I'm gonna try another folder of tracks.
Oh,
Don't worry. Oh, did it kick in for you?
yeah.
That's
I am very scared.
I don't know why it's so bad for me. I'm the only one who doesn't hear it, and the problem with that is you can't hear it on the recording, which kind of sucks.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm finding a sound effect anyway.
Chan, chan.
Yeah, give us a acapella performance.
Chin, ring.
Yeah, that's what's... Guys, don't worry, we've got Kenku in our minds. Okay, finally, it's coming in.
Ah, there you go.
Okay. Alright, so let me tell you, this song is appropriate for a reason, because you're hearing a sound.
Oh.
Suddenly he just appears in the room with you guys. Just out of nowhere, this water starts to materialize and move together before turning into this, who just materializes out of it. You didn't even see a figure rising from it. It just starts to come and coagulate together before forming into this. What do we have here? I knew you were awake, he says, going over to Chemo. He holds him up next to this, these bars right here, Savo. You know I could just smack you straight into this and see how much it hurts.
Hey! You let him go!
Excuse me, he says. He's starting to munch on something. It seems like he's eating some kind of, like, little roll that he made. It's like a pie. I just cooked the seal. You made me interrupt my second dinner. Or my second lunch, considering the time of day. You interrupted my second lunch.
He's saying that to Savo?
Yeah. He's looking back. What are you doing? Hill hunts. This stupid thing needs some refinement, he says, looking at the book.
Maybe you need more refinement.
You know, he says, looking behind here, I've got an idea. He stands right over you. I have a little bit of time before I can finally eat you. The new moon rises tomorrow, and I'll have my Gios reset. But until then, I could find another use for you. Consider it punishment, he says, taking the book out.
What?
For
Hey!
betraying me earlier as he picks you up. No! What do you think you're doing? He says, kicking him. Silence.
Oh,
He hits him with
okay.
his tail, and Kimo Baha
Yeah.
flings into this. Ah! You hear sizzling as he's like holding onto his back and like writhing in pain in the water here, like splashing around.
Chemo!
Very
Bastard.
well. Everything starts to go dark again as he takes out this book. You're hearing like some creepy sounding noises from this as you just come into contact and your eyes come into contact with the book. Not really contact, but your eyes just see them. And I would say there's a little torch here.
That's red. And
A
it was
little.
totally red before, guys. And it starts glowing
Yes.
red.
Uh-oh. Sabo tried to avert her gaze.
No, there's nothing you can do to escape this. He holds up the acorn to your head. I've already planted a seed of darkness. Savo,
Die. Yeah?
your eyes go dark. Everything goes red. And you fall into the floor. You don't know where you are anymore.
Sploosh.
Back over to the Emu Stadium.
Adventure!
It cuts back right when he says that.
Yeah. Hey guys! He goes over to the green guys.
I just had to stare down a dangerous dragon citizen. Don't worry about it. This one, like, goat says.
Yeah, he kind of like looks. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He looks like looks him up and down. Does he look scrawny? What's his, what level does he look?
Level 2.
Good job, champion. And he gives him like a little like thud on the shoulder. And keep
yeah.
up the good work.
Right. You're supposed to be the afraid one, right? As you keep walking away. Come on, men. Our job here is done. Some other gruff guy says, probably the griffin.
He's looking back over at Severev. Oh, you guys just hanging back.
Yeah,
Where you
it's
going?
like it's a 30-foot drop down from here to this bridge.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Who designed this bridge? Who built this?
It's a bridge that goes into the mountain. This entire waterfall is right next to the mountains, after all.
Oh, so the correct way to get here would have been somewhere else.
Yeah, you could have ridden your ship right down and then landed right on this bridge. I
Yeah,
guess.
we would have had to enter the mountain somewhere else. But you know what? We take the short way.
Well, I guess Sweet Bill comes in with Gunter on his back. In the meantime, I can go scout something out, he says. If you're going to be participating in the tournament, looking towards Rue. You haven't been training much for it, have you?
Well, that's right, but, you know, I've been training my mind.
Your mind. It wasn't you that signed up with us for the tournament, was it, Belle?
No. I don't really remember. I don't even recall us signing up for the tournament at all. Wasn't that something that you might have done before you met me?
Oh yes, you're right. You couldn't have signed up for the tournament with us. It had to have been Rue. That was before we met you on the Abandon.
Quite correct.
But how does Rue not remember signing himself up?
Ah, I'm sure he forgets things.
I think he remembers.
We've all been forgetting things a lot recently, it seems.
This is all from your little slash guy?
Who?
Slash guy?
No, I can't remember if we've met Shemesh or not.
Oh, Shemesh.
You have not met
Yeah,
Shemesh, yeah.
Shemesh, it appears to be Shemesh's magic that cursed Tarada.
Yeah. You think it's
I
like
don't
a
know
big
about the rest
AoE
of
thing?
this.
Yeah, I wonder if it's related to the bank stuff and all the other memory weird things that are happening.
All I know is that an artifact created by Shemesh is on this island, presumably in the Basin Cavern, and that's why we have to win this tournament. We have to find it and destroy it.
If it's causing some kind of cascading like memory wipe issues, then yeah, that's a problem.
Frankly, he says, walking up to the doors and opening them, I would imagine I should join, considering the fact that... And he shuts up immediately as he sees this in front of you. You see Duchess G. Farai and an interesting-looking zebra. He's kind of short, pretty scrawny, but he has this gigantic hat that's green and really distinct-looking sunglasses. He looks very laid back, and he's just kind of looking around.
Well, where's Bainu been? I don't know. He's checking out the, I think he's checking out the area over there. He just got here recently.
Says, pointing to this direction over in here. You see that, like, past there, or past these, this line here, which appears to be going to some kind of facility. It looks to be going to the restrooms. It's just a line for the bathrooms here that runs right next to the stairs. The stairs seem to have, like, this little bathroom area right underneath it. And the stairs lead up to these really big ornate doors that are guarded off by a couple of zebras. I'd actually say there probably would be one standing guard at each of these, who look to be wearing royal armor rather than the Armada or Banner Sayer armor.
Man, this event has quite the entourage. We got 3 different goon squads.
So, let me get this straight. I just have to watch and do my oversight, which is standard on any event for magic, for this magic stuff, right?
Yes, and you also have to watch the tournament.
No, she says. I don't want to watch your stupid tournament. I hate this assignment. Why can't I just be on Hollow Deep?
Huh? She looks back. Oh.
Hey,
Are you from... She looks over at Night Vale.
huh, you kind of look like you're from Nimbudai.
Limundai? I never heard of her.
Profiling.
Ah, very well, she says as she walks away.
Can you believe this, Rev?
I don't know. Should I believe this? I haven't been there. Are you from Nimdudai?
I don't know. Bang, where am I from, Nudai?
Mimba what?
That's what I thought.
The Duchess starts going over here, and this guy starts going up to here. All right, I gotta get ready.
Where's the queen?
Duchess G. Fry walks over here.
Now we're gonna get some fries.
Hey! She looks up to Sivrev.
Ah, good to see you again. I believe you're those druids
Yes.
that healed me earlier. Thank you for the new leg.
Yes, I helps you back on the Katol.
Yes, that terrible dragon bit it.
I can't believe the kind of technology that you have now. Able to regrow my legs.
Are you just out of character? Is she seeming mogged? Because we specifically brought her leg back to her.
No, she doesn't seem mogged. She genuinely seems to think that it's regrown.
Okay.
You brought me back this new leg that just looked like my old one. I thought that it was gone forever, considering that it was bitten.
Yes. It's it's not easy, but we do our best for who we can.
Like, you can imagine that Sweet Bell's like thinking to himself, well, it's a good thing that she's that far off base.
Wow, this is quite an impressive looking tournament that we've got here.
I wish that this music would play. Yeah, you know what? We gotta have this music because as he starts looking around here, wow. Hey, listen! Look at this. He walks
What?
up to the center of the room. Tournament roster available in the stadium. We'll be able to see who we're going up against.
I think we already know, but yes, unless there's contenders we haven't met, that'll be interesting.
We can see.
I hope there's no
who's
late
up
entries.
next.
Be interesting to know like how many entries in total there are. I was curious about that.
Yeah. The only ones I guess we know about are the Winds of Styzo, the Dark Fantasies, and Red Deluxe.
That's only
And the Black
3.
Cats, of course.
So with us, it's like 5 that we know of. I mean, surely there's more than just the 5 of us groups. If they're trying to announce this as wide as they are, or as widely.
I guess we'll see. I think there were some other groups. There were those what was it? There were the Taylors and the Rubber Band Gang, but I don't think they're very serious entrants.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just getting my notes here. Hold on, I'm just typing
Alright.
something in real quick.
What's this little tent over here? Is this the local tchotchke shop?
It,
Oh, no, it's a door.
It's a door, actually.
Just fancier than the other door.
Hold on just a second. I'm just copying a token real quick. Yeah, this door seems to be leading to some kind of area where people can go and, like, bet, buy things. It seems to just be this vendor alley, they call it.
Oh, does the that tournament have its own merchandise store?
I'm sure that's
So it
where
would
you go to
seem.
get the Mixolydian fries.
Yeah.
I'm curious. He's gonna go wander off towards it just to.
Yeah, the door opens and she's walking out. Terrible. What riffraff. I hate this place. She slams the door behind her.
Right.
She's only saying that word 'cause she knows I can't mimic it.
What word,
Amy,
riffraff?
do you believe
Yeah,
the
shut up.
entire world is aligned against you? We've never met them before today.
Yeah, they're racist.
Is that a racial trait? Are all
It is a racial
penguins
trait.
like this?
No, not all penguins are like this.
Imagine if he says that's racist again after you.
That's racist. Whiff waff.
Mm.
A big hall.
He says internally monologuing, "This is your stupid fault anyways. Wee wah my ass."
Yeah, so Longfolia, it looks like people are selling some drinks here, and I'd say that you'd get actually a decently sized crowd up there too, that are all waiting in line for the drinks, but they're going a little bit more, like, orderly. They want to just get something, and it seems to be once again the high rollers who are serving the confectionaries tonight. Meanwhile, down here, you see a massive crowd of tourists and local zebras all crowding around here.
Put 5 on Dark Fantasies. Put 20 on Winds of Styzo.
He's listening to like anybody who puts a bet on them and just like seeing how he's like confident people are gonna be voting on their like betting high numbers on their party.
Do you want to step into that room, Pigwig? You're right now in the other room. Do you want me to move you there?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
he's like just peeking. He's just peeking like through the door or something, like listening.
Yeah. Okay, if you're peeking, you're right over here. You're here. All right, guys. Now, he's like looking at you. This we got some insider trade right here. What is it? This guy says. This one, like Pony says to the zebra. Well, I've heard. Red Deluxe. Oh shit, that Red Deluxe? Yeah, I talked to one of those guys there. He was this wizard. Who does he think is gonna lose first? That's right, we gotta make sure that we bet on that first loser bracket. He says, or hardest loser bracket. Yeah, the people who will fail the most spectacularly. Who will get knocked out the fastest is what they're betting.
All
for.
right.
And then they're like,
we gotta put a bet on the rubber
Hang on,
band gang that we saw fighting the winds of, or not the dark fantasies.
he's
I
like,
want to hear what this guy's saying. He's
He's
on to
like-
something.
He's like, what are you on with it? That category is super hard to predict. It's such an arbitrary thing. No, he told me that these sock pirates, don't you mean those fists of mercy? No, he called them sock pirates, but apparently it's an old name that they really had. Get on with it.
It's the better
they're
name
the
in my
weakest.
opinion.
They're the weakest of all of them. We need to make sure that we put all of our money on that bet right there. After all, he knows what he's talking about. Yes. Besides, nobody else is betting to that pool. It's crazy to do so. Hey, quickly, get me to the first loser bet.
Yeah. You know, he's squinting at that, and he's just like, he looks at Gunter. Oh, you know what to do, buddy. And like Gunter just gives him a little salute, like unspoken, right? And he runs over to that guy, right? He's gonna like tug on his like hoof or whatever, right? Getting his attention. And he like looks left and right. And Gunter, just like, cause he's usually in the bag. He's not even like a public facing thing, right? He could still speak that weird like language. He could still talk to like talking Sylvan to other. Yeah. And so he's just like, psst. Put more than what you think. They really suck. Put all your money in. All of it. Like,
This guy looks at him. Are you sure about this? This category seems superficial anyways. Come on. Listen to your heart. He hears that. Well, my heart is telling me to go do this, so, and he moves up again. Sounds really squeaky as he puts like 500 gold pieces. 500 gold pieces that the sock pirates will be the fastest to lose. Oh, no. A bunch of other people are coming up. Put 5 on that.
mission accomplished. Like Gunter runs back. They give each other like a little like fucking high five. Like bankrupt those bastards.
Do you think we can place bets as contestants?
I
think that's a conflict of interest.
It is a conflict of interest.
Probably not. I don't see why it matters anyway.
I guess.
Is this a harp?
Yeah.
Yes. Where did they even get the...
It's gonna pluck one or two of the strings.
I swear, which one of you is spreading the name Sock Pirates around?
I don't know, but it's still.
No, not that
I
one.
still voted for. Yeah.
Oh wait, go on. Sorry.
Ah, so it's you. You're the one spreading this name around.
I'm not spreading it, but I'm not gonna put it out whenever I hear it. I still like the name.
The name shouldn't be here on this planet. Somebody's leaked this information.
Yeah,
That's
now
my
that
dead
I don't
name.
know. There has been a leak, but I think it's funny.
Pingwing stays oddly quiet.
Unless someone read that letter, someone intercepted our mail. In which case we're compromised.
Do you look over your sunglasses when you say that?
What? Why?
I don't know, just had this mind's eye image of saying, we might be compromised, and he looks over his glasses and looks left to right. Like he just, that's how I imagined you saying that.
I'm very keeping head high, not trying to let anyone see anything here. Because while I'm no longer at functional curse levels, I'd still rather avoid anyone looking at me too closely in such a public place.
Alright, some tokens are spawning in as suddenly, from this door over here, it opens, and you see, like, 3 wind druids kind of standing out
Familiar
here.
no.
face.
A familiar face.
No, they let the wind druids in on the competition, did they?
I don't know why this music isn't playing, but I'm quite crossed. That's it. The door swings open. Hold on! You can't do this! We're sacred protectors of this island for millennia! This is part of our tradition. And he's our leader. We don't answer to the likes of you. No, you do. Because this is now a matter of law. Gets in the way. And I don't know why this music isn't playing. Go to that harp and play it. Quickly.
I hear it.
Damn it. Let me try and find another one that hopefully actually works. Okay, thank goodness. This one had better load. He's like, because we got to use this a lot. He's walking out here. No, this is a matter of law now. Everyone back at the Rockroller Bank was passed out. However, we did find one suspect at the scene. A dragon who is red, just like this one. I was nowhere near that bank. We're going to need to ask you a few questions. I am required here. I am part of the royal court, he says, looking over. Well, we have a deep relationship with them. I'm certain that we could sort this out. We want to hear from the queen, at least. Where is she? I don't know. She's been gone the entire day. Well, you're going to have to tell us more. Come with us. And you, he says to them, we are the reason why this planet runs. They start going past you. Excuse me. Ah. And he looks over to you. I apologize, but as contestants, you are not able to bet on this tournament. As you can see, it would create a deep conflict of interest. He takes out his tablet and starts showing a diagram explaining what a conflict of interest is.
Nobody's placing bets.
Ah, excellent. And he just goes past. They kind of have to push you a little bit out of the way. As you guys are, they start to head out together. Banner Sayers, and then it's Glass, and then the dragon. We're all gone, taken to somewhere else.
I don't know, there goes that.
Rue walks over here. What happened just now? A dragon just got taken out. Oh dear.
Yes, I believe he was trying to enter with the wind druids into the tournament or something like that. And Glass is not letting it happen.
Kind of funny, actually.
He's like, wait a minute, but... That's, if I recall correctly, he looks over to Penguin. That's Stussie's brother, right?
Yes, Hunts.
Yeah.
Well, if I recall correctly, wasn't Stussie looking exactly like him? And didn't that guy just say that they saw a red dragon over next to the bank that I was supposed to be at? He thinks to himself.
I actually missed hearing that.
Oh, he says to himself at the last part that I was supposed to be watching with Sweet Belle, but I forgot about because I had to go get a drink.
Ah,
But he doesn't say that part.
Stussy got near the bank heist.
It's a possibility. We haven't seen her all morning.
Well, that's concerning because whatever mogged Sweet Belle, and I guess the rest of Red Deluxe might have ran off with her.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong token. All right, who are we going up against first then?
I don't know. Where is the do they have on this table the list of teams?
Yes, they would actually let you know that to your north is a roster area. Now, real quick, I'm gonna have to quickly fill this up with a bunch.
Okay.
The
Like through
tournament
the doors up
stadium,
here?
yeah, through the door fruit up there.
I see. Is this is the center of this supposed to be a black circle, or should we be able
Oh.
to see into the stadium?
All right, men, the stadium will be ready soon, and it'll be revealed. Quickly. Get to work. Hey, Brashville Team 6, get over there.
Oh, I see. There's a board.
Yes, and you see the tournament board getting ready, set up there.
All right. Who's the first matchup?
Your first matchup is going to be Fists of Mercy versus the Winds of Styzo. Looks like there are 16 teams in total after all the dropouts from earlier.
Ah. Well, neither shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although I'd put them at the... They're not negligible, like some of the other entrants. Have to take it seriously.
It's like, all right, final tournament roster has been finalized, as he says. This.
All right, where's the Where do we see like the Black Cats and Red Deluxe falling on this roster? Are we up against them later, or is that
It looks like.
how's that looking?
It looks like the Red Deluxe is on the other side of the roster from where you guys are. The only way you're going to see them is in the final round. Meanwhile,
I see.
the Black Cats are on the other side of your side of the roster. So it looks like you'll be facing them sooner than later. If they do make it
Interesting.
through, of course.
So, I guess the real question, what's the names under the Fists of Mercy?
You okay? Roll me a 1d2.
Alright. 1d2 coming up. What? What do you mean,
Oh.
error? Oh,
Also, pick one or two. Which is your preferred one, since you are Civrev?
I'm gonna go with 1.
Alright. Alright, so you see the Fist of Mercy, and then it's scribbled out in red ink, Sock Pirates, and it's kind of spelt really badly.
Who vandalized this?
Ah, there you go. You got there. Thankfully, that weird little dragon volunteer gave it to me. I don't know where he got that from, but I guess we're working with dragons now, this guy says. Looks like he's a Banner Sayer.
Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't say. I was hoping we'd have a list so that we could prove to Rue that...
Oh, the
did sign
list
up with
of
us.
people who you signed up with. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was
thought you were
asking
talking about the
about.
name. I just played it off as a joke for the Sockfire thing. Okay, never mind. Rue it does not show up on the list, actually. You see this name. It's just spelt Sao. S-A-O.
Who's Sal?
What?
Where's Rue?
Wasn't written very well.
Hey, Rue, get over here.
Yeah?
Do you go by different names?
Well,
We've got a Sal on our roster
as
here.
you remember, my first
you
name
should
is
be.
Switch. It's actually Switcheroo, which I don't want anyone to call me. Just call me Roo or Switch, he says, walking over here.
Okay. But neither of those is similar to Sal.
He squints. Ah. So, that thing that I was talking about earlier, Savo? It's, probably... that's pretty similar, right?
You think they misspelled the name of the wife Pingwing allegedly has?
Yes, yes. But it proves that there's another individual at play here, right?
It proves they're bad at record keeping.
Oh,
I mean, you can see that they got their name wrong, so what else could they have gotten wrong?
he squints over here at, like, the walls. I wonder what this tournament stadium is going to look like. All right. He thinks to himself, I have to go find some clues. They'll need more evidence to convince them. And I've got a little bit of time before the first round.
What is he on about clues? Oh well.
Real quick. What time is it for you guys?
It's
One.
about 11.
About midnight.
It might be a good time to stop here. I could go for a little longer, but it could go long enough that it would be too long. But
Just, I guess to follow up with that, if we stop, like, when would the next session be? Because this next Friday or this upcoming Friday, I have to leave for a wedding.
okay. We could talk about that after session.
Yes.
All right. For now, though, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you soon.
Ba 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 ba.